What do you do wrong with the sense of emergency?
He's working on a particular.
That's right by where I live.
Things out there. It's crazy because if you think about it, it'd be better for me to go out there closer to home and him to be here closer to home, but you gotta go where you're needed, you know.
Hey, Anna.
The meeting started one this year, they're saying yes to.
There you go. I said yes to one thing, that's right. I'm gonna write that down.
On the athletic trainer.
They're being taped, everybody.
Signage on his contract. The athletic trainer was supposed to put a sign about we use and stuff. You told me that's okay last year. I'm assuming the same answer is okay again this year.
Signage?
Yeah, we're supposed to show signage for the what we use as far as athletic trainers, professional, whatever the organization's called.
I don't remember that.
We're supposed to put also the logo on our website.
You really had the discussion with Eric. It sounds right to me. But I don't remember having you and I having that discussion.
Okay.
I know some people may choose to see the live stream and not go on to Zoom, so I'm going to be hopping up and down for a bit. I'm sorry.
So right, because you don't know who's on the live.
Exactly. But to me, that's an easier way to look at it,
Right.
but you don't really get everybody. So. Who knew we'd become Zoom experts? All right.
I assume.
Yeah, me too. And Google Meet.
Google Classroom. So I just signing up for another class on it.
Yeah. There's a lot of PD on it this summer.
Yeah, that's what I just saw one, yeah.
Which is good. Did you happen to see the survey results?
I did, I love it,
Yeah. So there's the written responses
Right,
too,
yeah.
and we're actually going to analyze those next week with the administrators and then share them. That was very
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
I think you're going to like them.
I mean, I've gotten a lot of feedback also.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. But I mean, it's interesting because it basically says the same thing, you know, that live instruction is the way
Right, yeah.
to go. So, which made me feel good. Going in the right direction. Okay. I'm going to ask if you're Zooming to just mute yourselves, okay? And then if you need to speak, you hit the space bar.
No, I'm taking another Google Classroom course over the summer for myself. Yeah, I mean, I used it thankfully like 2 years ago. I started taking classes on it, so I was familiar before I plunged into it. But there's so much more to learn about it, so I'm trying to, it also helps when I'm trying to help my own children at home and my students.
There's that cool whiteboard feature. Did you
I don't
see
know that one yet.
I don't either. I saw it and I'm like, oh, look at that. We hope not, but we have to be prepared because if there's one case of COVID-19 and we're closed for 2 weeks, I'm not waiting 2 weeks to start remote learning. We're doing it. Right away. So that's why we're doing the tri-planning for 100% virtual, 100% quote normal with social distancing, and then hybrid model if we need to. For me, hybrid means the big kids are the ones that go back and forth, and if I can house the little ones, I
Right,
will.
yeah.
Interesting corporations have found that a lot of people can work remotely.
Yeah,
And
a lot of states are.
a lot of places are talking about reducing their office footprint.
Wow.
And just having people stay home or rotate into the office. We're rotating into the office.
So my ex-husband's family is in Florida, and they have a choice. They can pick whether they want to do remote or if they want to go into the buildings. So I don't think that would work here because I think everybody wants to come back. So the whole point is, you know, some will be home, some will be in the building, so you don't have the whole group. It's interesting. So I said, well, I don't think we're going to do that here. And I'm sure Governor Cuomo will tell us September 4th.
Where's Sue?
Sue may be.
Okay, we need her.
Yes, she comes in. Actually.
Because she's the one who calls the meeting to order.
And she has to manage
Yeah.
the beginning of the meeting.
Yep, she's here.
I mean, we can do the pledge and everything.
I'll take your picture, no mask.
Do we need her to ask,
That's it now, there's no.
Wait a minute, there's one.
Yes, you have beautiful ones. My daughter ordered Lily Pulitzer.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty. Hi, Sue.
I do.
You're right there.
I assume. So you ready to manage the meeting?
I am ready.
Okay, we're live, everybody. Just so you know. And Emily Fenter is here tonight on Zoom.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to call the July 1st, 2020 reorganization meeting to order. We can all rise for the pledge.
Put your hands over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. Heavenly Father, we invoke thy blessing on all in attendance here and on those we serve. Help us to bring wisdom and humanity to our deliberations and thy spirit to our work. Please be seated.
First item on the agenda tonight is the is the swearing in for trustee Krista.
You can stay there.
You can say that?
Yep.
John, you want to take your mask off? I'll take your picture.
You can leave your mask on if you want to take it off, whatever you're comfortable with. And then put it back on.
I'm sorry?
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York.
and I will faithfully discharge
I will faithfully discharge
the duties of board member
the duties of board member
of the Carl Place Union Free School District,
of the Carl Place Union Free School District,
County of Nassau,
County of Nassau,
State of New York,
State of New York,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Got Purell there also.
The next item on the agenda is swearing in of trustee Christine Aguilar.
Right hand, repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of board member
the duties of board member
of the Carl Place Union Free School District,
of the Carl Place Union Free School District,
County of Nassau,
County of Nassau,
State of New York,
State of New York,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Welcome aboard.
The next item on the agenda is nominations for president of the board. Do I have a nomination for president?
I'll nominate John DeFrisco. I'll second that nomination.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do I have a nomination for vice president?
I'll nominate Neil McLaughlin for vice president.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, if we could have President Crisco raise to the oath.
Raise your right hand, please. Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of
President of the Board of Education
President of the Board of Education
of the Coral Place Union Free School
of the
District,
Carl Place Union Free School District,
County of Nassau,
County of Nassau,
State of New York,
State of New York,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Mr. Bartlett, would you please raise for the oath for Vice President?
Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of
the office of Vice President
the office of Vice President
of the Coral Place Union Free School District,
of the Carl Place Union Free School District,
County of Nassau,
County of Nassau,
State of New York,
State of New York,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
At this point, I'll turn this over to President Costello.
Thank you. The next item as part of 1C is the swearing in of our district clerk.
Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of
District Clerk
District Clerk
of the Carl Place Union Free School District,
of the Carl Place Union Free School District,
County of Nassau,
County of Nassau,
State of New York,
State of New York,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next item would be the district clerk pro tem. I believe that's Frederick, so that'll be done in separate.
That'll be done separately, as will the district treasurer.
Okay, so next item would be the swearing in of our superintendent of schools, our district council.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly
that
swear
I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United
and the
States
Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of Superintendent of Schools
the duties of Superintendent of Schools
of the Carl Place Union Free School District,
of the Carl Place Union Free School District,
County of Nassau,
County of Nassau,
State of New York,
State of New York,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
The next item on the agenda is item D, resolve, the Board of Education approves the board of officers and other officials of the district will report ultimately to the Board of Education as follows. There's a list delineated here, and I will not go through all of it, but there's a list delineated that we are going to approve. I have a motion to approve item 1D. Okay, any discussion? I just want to make one comment for the chief positions, which is going to be NYU Grossman School of Medicine. I just want to point out that my wife works for NYU Langone Health, which is an unrelated party, but just shares the name NYU. NYU Grossman School of Medicine, and is a different organization, and we do not derive any pecuniary benefit from this contract. So I just wanted to point that out. Any other discussion? Okay, all those in favor? Aye. Any opposed, any abstentions, unanimously 5-0. Next item on the agenda is item 1E. Resolve the Board of Education approves the following board members to serve on committees. A, Insurance, trustee on the entire board, alternate Larry Zino. Budget and Fiscal Affairs, trustee the entire board, president as chairperson is the alternate. Building Inspection, trustee the entire board, alternate Mr. Neil McLaughlin, or Vice President Neil McLaughlin. Item D, Employee Relations, the entire board, president as chairperson is the alternate. Item E, Community Relations / Newsletter, trustee is the entire board, the alternate is Joe Locurdo, trustee Joe Locurdo. Item F, Scholarship Committee, trustee will be Christine Aguilar, sorry, and the alternate will be Vice President Neil McLaughlin. G, Legislation, trustee is trustee is Larry Zino, sorry. Item H, Curriculum Instruction, the trustee is trustee Christine Aguilar. District-wide school safety team, trustee will be trustee Joe Locurdo. We have a motion for item 1E.
Second, Furman.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Passed unanimously 5-0. Okay. Item 1F. Resolve the Board of Education accepts the list, accepts the district list, the district-specific list of the impartial hearing reporting system for hearing officers that are certified and available for the school district. We have a motion.
Second, McLaughlin.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Passed unanimously 5-0. Resolve the Board of Education appoints trustee Larry Lawrence Zino to appoint individual hearing officers from the rotational list to serve in special education and partial hearings. May I have a motion?
Second, Furman.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Passed unanimously 5-0. Item 1H, resolve the Board of Education approves the members of the Scholarship Committee as follows, as delineated on this listing. With the two board members on here, trustee Christine Aguilar and Vice President Neil McLaughlin. May I have a motion?
Second, Furman.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Passed unanimously 5-0. Okay. Next item on the agenda is our consent agenda, which will cover items 2 through 31. May I have a motion for our consent agenda?
Second, McLaughlin.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Passed unanimously 5-0. May I have a motion to adjourn from our reorganization meeting?
Second, Furman.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Passed unanimously 5-0. Thank you. Should we redo the pledge and then prayer, or? Okay, we don't need to. Okay, so next item. Okay, the thing is that we're moving on to the Carl Place Union Free School District Board of Education meeting for July 1st. It's our first business meeting for the year. First order of business is comments. Board of Education. I'll start off. I want to thank everybody again for the support of the community. Thank the community for their support for the budget and for the different items and everything. And also, I can thank them for the support of my candidacy for trustee and Ms. Christine Aguilar's for her election. The graduation was beautiful last week, and congratulations to our graduates. It was just a beautiful ceremony, and it was really, really nice. So, and also I want to thank my fellow board members for their support for me as president. So I look forward to working with each and every one of you, and we're all vibing in together, and great year. So, and look forward to working with Dr. Finn and the whole Central Administration team. Thank you. Any other board members want to make comments?
Sure. I'd like to reiterate what you said, John. I'd like to thank the community as a whole for coming out and supporting, helping us get through these difficult times. I'd also like to welcome Christine Aguilar to the board. Looking forward to working with you. And also thanking everyone else for the support of allowing me to step up and be vice president of the board. Looking forward to it with the exciting things we have going forward. And I'd like to specifically thank the administration, Dr. Finn, and our whole organization. They've done a tremendous amount of work in the most difficult of circumstances. For that, I'm very grateful. So thank you.
Anybody else?
I'd like to also thank the community for all the support, and I look forward to representing your students on board. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, I'd like to first congratulate again the class of 2020. The graduation was exceptional. As I said, that class certainly deserved graduation they had. And I'd like to thank everybody associated with putting that together. Very ad hoc type of ceremony, but you all did a great job, especially thanks to Dr. Finn for all that she did on the graduation and throughout the year during this pandemic process. I'd also like to congratulate our new trustee, Christine Aguilar. Welcome and lots of luck. I look forward to this year and working with you. Trustee or President DeFrisco, congratulations on the win this year and congratulations on being president again. You do a great job and you're very well respected in the community and by your fellow board members, so congratulations. And Trustee McLaughlin, now Vice President McLaughlin, lots of luck to you and congratulations on being named Vice President, and I'm looking forward to working with you this year as well.
Thank you very much.
So it's a new year and it's now the class of 2021. So I look forward to working with everybody in the administration and the teachers and the support staff, et cetera, on a new year, and hopefully it'll be a very healthy year and no glitches. So good luck, everybody.
Thank you, Trustee Lombardo. I would just like to say congratulations on the election to Mr. Frisco and Mrs. Aguilar. Christine, welcome to the Board of Education. I'm sure you'll have a good time there.
Hey, she made cookies, so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Right, and to John, congratulations for becoming the president. You did a good job, as you always have. And Neil, congratulations on becoming vice president.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure we will do an excellent job as well. I would like to thank our superintendent. This is her, just finished her first year.
What a year.
And it was an exciting year. I believe I read somewhere that the first issue you had to handle with people who didn't want to take vaccines. And now you're looking for a vaccine.
Have you found it yet?
So you had quite a year. But I must say, all the people who are normally around us here, what we call your cabinet, Mrs. Frederick, Mr. Corby, Dr. Molnar, Dr. Georgiados, they all do a tremendous job, as well as the teachers. And you all made this place function under such trying circumstances. You know, no one knew this was going to happen. And you pulled everything together. Now, it may not have been perfect, but we did gradually improve, as did all other school districts. So I applaud you all. I thank you all, and the community thanks you all. And I think it's my pleasure to work with you all. I truly enjoy the business. I call it the business of education, because it is a business. We take in revenue, which is your property taxes, and we spend it on the students. And when the students are done here, they're shipped out. That's when they come across the platform out there, and they're sent out into the world, you know, whatever they're going to do. And that's what it is. What I missed, I think graduation was great. What I missed was the shaking of everybody's hands and getting to look in their face and say congratulations. You know, this time it was just a passing, quite understandable, but nevertheless, we had graduation. But I missed that close part where you take their hands, congratulate them, and they look at you, and you get some connection there. Board members typically don't have a lot of connection with the students. Our connection is with the administrators and the teachers. And thank you very much to the teachers as well. You guys have pulled it together this year, and hopefully what we're doing during the summer will benefit everybody and bring everybody who needs to be brought up to speed. That will be done so successfully. So we're continuing to try. And I can't see us having any more of a difficult time next year than we had this year. I shouldn't say that, but
The lightning was hailing before, so.
really, and it's a pleasure to work with all of you. Thank you.
Dr. Finn, superintendent's comments?
Sure, I'll be brief. Congratulations, Chrissy. Welcome to the board. I'm looking forward not just to the cookies, but to your educator's perspective. So I welcome you to the board. Congratulations, President DeFrisco and Vice President McLaughlin. I know we'll have a wonderful year again, hopefully minus all of the exciting events that happened last year, which seemed to start the minute I set foot in the door. So, but it was okay. We worked together. I could not have done this without my cabinet, and that would be Mr. Coffey and Mrs. Fredericks, Dr. Molnar, Dr. Georgiatos, and 3 principals, Susan Folkeson, Tom DePaul, and Kathy Saletti. I appreciate all that we all did over the summer, and of course, my department chairs and directors, and the teachers who really rose to the occasion, starting with very little direction from on high. Not me necessarily, the governor, that on high, but we rolled with it and we just kept getting better and better. And I am excited for our summer program. I think we've evolved into something that will be very successful. So, and we hope to return to school in September, but if we need to close for any reason, we'll be prepared for that. So, thank you and welcome to year 2.
I think you mentioned one other thing. You mentioned typically we do construction during the summer. And as you all can see, since this is a small community in Ohio Square, we're doing construction work at Rushmore, as we've done every year. It'll be maybe another summer or 2 summers before we finish up Rushmore. And you can see that we're also doing construction work on the front of Cherry Lane School, on the Cherry Lane side. And apparently all that work is on schedule. And we continually look and get updates to make sure that everything is going along on a timely basis so that everything is ready for the start of having kids come back to school.
Very exciting. If I may, I neglected to mention 2 people who really assisted with graduation. And graduation was a wonderful event and really a very nice way to end the year. Mrs. Biggin and Mrs. Riverich. So they were responsible for many things, but as you saw that beautiful display of the photos, it made me cry driving up and seeing all the kids and the families stopping to take the pictures and the balloon arch and then all the other help behind the scenes that Mrs. Biggin and her friends did. A heartfelt thank you. The graduation could not have happened without that help. So.
Yeah. They call place athletic booster.
They did. Did you see that beautiful banner? Yep, the booster. Thank you. I'm sure I've forgotten somebody, but I mean, when I walked out on that field, I couldn't believe it. It just looked incredible. So that was really a surprise. Nice.
Next item on the agenda would be public comments, but since we're not, I don't think we're taking any public comments. Now, if you have any comments, please send them in to the district clerk, Sue. Do we have any comments from the public regarding the agenda items? So if anybody in the public has any comments for the agenda or later on, please send them in to the district clerk. Thank you.
And Emily Fenter is here.
Yes, and also I just want to mention that Emily Fenter, who's going to be appointed on this agenda, is in the audience, and we welcome you and look forward to appointing you in a few minutes. Okay, next item on the agenda is the second reading of policy number 8635, information and data privacy, security breach, and notification. Any comments from the board members on that or anybody? board members? Okay. Next time on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. May I have a motion to approve the Board of Education special meeting minutes for June 2nd, 2020?
Someone's on it.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed, any abstentions? Passed unanimously 5-0. Next time on the agenda is approval of the minutes or approve of the Board of Education business meeting minutes for June 11th, 2020. May I have a motion?
Someone's on it.
Second McLaughlin.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed, any abstentions? Passed unanimously 5-0. Next on the agenda is the approval of the minutes of the Board of Education annual meeting / budget vote and trustee election of June 16, 2020. May I have a motion?
Second McLaughlin.
Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Passed unanimously 5-0. Next item on the agenda is consent agenda. May I have a motion for our consent agenda?
Second McLaughlin.
Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Passed unanimously 5-0. Okay. Last item on the agenda is, do we have any comments, District Clerk, from the public? Okay, then, next item on the agenda is adjournment. May I have a motion to adjourn to executive session to discuss negotiations? Okay, any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed, any abstentions? Passed unanimously 5-0. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Welcome aboard, Ms. Spencer.
Thank you.
for coming out.
Congratulations.
Good forum. Stay safe, everybody.
Yes, happy 4th.
Okay, the live feed is going to cease in about 30 seconds, and I'm going to cut out of this. Okay, and then we'll go back into it. Bye, everybody.